Yes guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures. And today we are starting our next little multi-day adventure, the King Alfred's Way. Basically a 220 mile off-road loop starting in Winchester, which is where I currently am. I'm super out of breath. Let me get my breath back. Yeah, and it basically goes all off-road, all around Salisbury Plains, bit of the Ridgeway, bit of the South Downs that we did a couple of weeks ago. So that is the adventure. Currently right now, it's quite sunny, cloudy, lots of potential for rain. I think most of the way will be wet. So that is why I've chosen the bomb track over the Sonder today, because I think some of the places might get muddy and boggy, and this bike will just handle that a bit better. I actually haven't ridden since I was in Wales, so my fitness is terrible. 220 miles, King Alfred's Way. Let's see what this adventure brings. Well, the rain has just officially started now, so it's going to be pretty much like this the whole way. I am currently we have 207 miles to go, which means I've done 12.4. There was a little bit of like road, so it was pretty chill and nice, and then it's gone a bit bright away, but it's all been pretty pleasant. So far so good. So the plan today, because I started quite late, I didn't start till midday, is to maybe do like 50 miles maybe if I'm lucky. And then I'll be wild camping on this trip again, obviously. So I've got to find somewhere to wild camp tonight, and then get up early, do a big day tomorrow, and then this trip will probably take two and a bit days, I would imagine, depending on weather. But today just looks like patchy rain. I've had a headwind the whole way, so hopefully when I get to this point where it turns back, I'll have a tailwind. Let's crack on and let's see what else this adventure brings. And it's just stopped raining. Woohoo! Okay, enough of swing time, time to cycle again. Hello. Hi, horsey. Now we're talking. Look at that. Woo! Always where it goes, guys. Alright guys, I've just hit like just under 30 miles, 27 miles currently so far. It's been pretty easy, pretty steady going. Some really fun little single track sections. Just make sure you wear gloves, guys. Nothing too crazy. To be honest, so far everything would have been just as easy, probably more efficient on a gravel bike, but I just really love riding this bum track. But 30 miles in, I found a nice little spot. I'm gonna have some food, and in good old Josh fashion, what are we having today? We are going to have what we are going to have today is a Ginster's Cornish pasty. It's not the same as a real Cornish pasty, but it'll do for now. Nice little spot for lunch. You're definitely not going to be able to see this, but Stonehenge is just over there. You might be able to see it. I'll put an arrow. That sky looks like it's about to unleash hell on me, but I'm going into some really annoying headwinds at the moment. I've been on the road for like the last, I don't know, 3 miles, when I'm pretty sure I could link up a slightly better off-road part instead of that road. But wind and rain is on its way, I reckon. Currently at about 37 miles, so not too much to go for the day. I reckon I'll aim for 50 or 60 and then get up nice and early tomorrow, and you'll be able to crack out a lot of miles, hopefully, depending on this wind, I guess. Alright, let's do it. So there is this old wives' tale that if the cows are laying down, that it means it's going to rain. So I mean, with half of them laying down and half of them standing up, they don't even have a clue if it's going to rain. But by the looks of that cloud, it's on its way. I'm going to continue climbing this hill now. Bye, gals! So you know when you get fresh tarmac, it's like, oh, on the road bike you get that fresh tarmac and it's a beautiful feeling. Now I think I've just found the equivalent for gravel bikes. Look at this, it's like freshly laid gravel. Oh, look at it. Woo! I'm pretty sure you will not be able to see it on the GoPro, but just here is the white horse. But I might be getting closer to it, so if I get closer to it, I'll get a better shot for you. But it's just straight ahead. Alright guys, I have just run into a slight little issue. If you care to take a look at my bike, even with all that clearance, this stuff is like wet, muddy, sandy clay, and wow, it's gonna be hiking a bike in for a bit. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I brought this bike, because with the gravel bike there wouldn't be no hope, because there's no hope with this bike. Okay, looks like I'm going to be walking for a little bit until this dries out a bit and continue. Right, I reckon I can ride now. Prepare to get absolutely covered in all this crap that's about to fly off. I mean, look at that. My bike is currently weighing about 700 kilograms. But let's see if this is rideable. Get some mud off my cleats. Alright, we've just clipped in. Mud off that cleat. Nope. Ah! It's like ice, this stuff. Even with these big tires. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Right, what happened? Okay. Oh, look at that. Great. Currently cleaning my bike with stick because something is up. I don't know, the chain is like jammed, but I don't know what it is that's jamming it. It looks fine, but I don't know if it's just, I think it's just too much dirt. Oh my god, this is bad. Look at it. Right, give me 10 minutes, I'm going to solve this.
A few moments later.
Okay, currently what has happened is this chain has actually come off of the jockey wheel and it's caught in between this part and the actual jockey wheel. So, and I'm not sure if the chain is actually bent. I think the chain's bent. So I'm hoping I have some spare bits of chain. Otherwise, I don't know. But I think right now I'm going to have to take the jockey wheel off just to get the chain back on, and hopefully, but it looks like it might be bent. Fingers crossed it's not, because I can't. Oh, okay.
Few inches later.
Wow, disaster has struck, obviously, because the chain unfortunately is quite bent. Now I've got a couple links spare, but it's more than a couple links that are bent. So right now I've got to find, so right now, what's the time? So right now it's about 7 PM. So I've got about an hour before it starts getting dark. So basically all I can do right now is find somewhere to camp, and then hopefully tomorrow morning, although I might have to hike, I'll have to find the nearest bike shop and get a new chain. Not how I had planned this night, but I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. My bike was completely filth, and I just need to find somewhere to camp. I've been pretty lucky with the rain. I've just got unlucky with a bike brake. Okay, I'm going to find somewhere to camp. Guys, as you can see, I'm riding. I've managed to sort of bend the chain a bit, so for now it's rideable. Just got to go a bit easy on the gear changing, but currently just climbing this massive hill. Look at the views, just if we ignore the cows. What's that, cow? Subscribe to Keep Smiling Adventures. That's a good head. You heard the cows. Subscribe to Keep Smiling Adventures. Look at that. Hit the like button. Okay. Press the bell notification to never miss an upload. These cows are very knowledgeable. Looks like I'm at the top of the hill. Wow, check this out. So we have like the beautiful sun setting here, and the direction I'm going, evil clouds. Evil clouds! Okay, I gotta find somewhere to camp. Alright. Obviously, there's a gate. Right guys, I've found somewhere to sleep tonight. It should be pretty good. I've got the tarp set up, and under there we have the bivvy, and we're going to have the sleeping bag as well. So should just keep me sheltered. The wind is coming from that way, so should keep me sheltered from the wind. I'm not sure if it's going to rain. It's been very hit and miss all day. Got wet a little bit. So far the route has been pretty good. I'd say there's been probably a little bit more road than I would like, even though they're sort of really like quiet, laney roads. But if you're going to do it, I would say definitely take the gravel bike, because this route seems to be pretty much spot on for a gravel bike. It's optimized for a gravel bike. But I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight, start early. I'm gonna see if I can tinker around with the chain, maybe make it a little bit better, and then figure out something for the morning. Let's fingers crossed I don't get wet tonight and have a good night's sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Look at that sunset.
Good morning guys. That was quite a cold night in the end. I mean the only thing that's cold is actually my feet. My feet always get cold in this sleeping bag. It got to about 1 degree last night, but luckily somehow any rain I avoided, so that is awesome. Stayed dry, it's pretty comfortable. Didn't sleep that great, but whatever. So I think the plan is today, because the bike is still messed up, I'm just going to basically carry on riding it as it is. Hopefully it'll just be fine, and then I'll decide. The next sort of built up place is not really until Reading, unless I decide to come off before that, which I don't really want to do. So the plan is to just go all the way to Reading. Hopefully it'll just be fine until then. Possibly, if it's still fine, then I won't bother getting a chain until I get home, or I'm not even sure if I'll be able to find one in Reading because nothing's in stock anywhere. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll just limp on. It's going to be a limp on kind of day, but I'm going to get up. I'm going to get pedaling and warm up. Let's see what today brings. Day 2, King Alfred's Way.
Woo, it's a cold morning. Big stone. More big rocks. What a perfect way to start the morning. My top half, absolute boiling. My feet, absolutely freezing. But, I mean, a climb up to the Ridgeway, views everywhere. It's absolutely beautiful. Just wish my feet would warm up really right now. So I basically get to stick on the Ridgeway now for quite a while, which is nice because this is the Ridgeway I've ridden quite a bit. It's not too far away from Oxford, which is where I'm originally from. So it'd be a nice little trip down memory lane on the Ridgeway. What a morning. And well, oh, game over. Yeah, it didn't make it. That's so frustrating. I have no idea what I'm going to do now. So right now I've managed to get
the rear mech actually out of the spoke. There's one spoke broken. That shouldn't really be an issue, but the problem is the actual cage of the rear mech is all bent from yesterday. So I don't know how long it's gonna last or whatever. It might be like a 1 gear type thing. I've tried to bend it as best I can back into place. As you can see, it's quite bent right now. I don't know how well it's going to ride, if at all. This is going to be the moment of truth. It's so bent. Okay, moment of truth to see if it will even ride, even to get me to the nearest train station or something. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's riding. There's so much mud everywhere. It's like clay. Can't even clip in. Okay, do I dare change gear? Go down. Okay. Okay, just so I changed. Okay. Up. Ah, no. Ah, done it again.